What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrew Jensen. Gonna do something a little bit different for you today. Yeah, I'm working with my coach this afternoon, so we're gonna go give you a really in-depth behind-the-scenes look at that, at what we're doing, how the progress has been since our last session. But I'm at the gym right now, so why not bring this tiny little GoPro in there and try to show you guys a little bit of my workouts, kind of a lift cardio day looks like for me. So a little warm up, then I'm gonna lift for about half an hour and then cool down with 15-20 minutes of cardio. Then we're gonna stretch. Cue that epic gym GoPro B-roll. Knocked that workout out. Yep, it was good, really sweaty, good little pump on, good little stretch at the end. Gonna grab a little coffee now and then go home, start this edit, because that's kind of the key. A lot of people ask me how I balance making vlogs and practicing and training. Well, whenever you have a spare minute, you dump footage, you start your edit, so it makes the final edit process a lot easier, a lot smoother. Gonna do that and then head to UNF and get to training with Dan. Love Fridays, wanna get as much done as I can. Yeah, let's keep going. It finally feels like Florida out here. It's gonna be close to 80 degrees today. Blue skies, lots of sunshine, so it's perfect weather to get a little bit of tan back, but also get to some really good work with Dan. Let's go.
Backswing is good.
Yeah.
Sometimes that left shoulder starts coming up a little quick, which then pulls the arms down. So the left shoulder starts tilting up a little quick, and that pulls the arms down. So the club's a little bit steep early, and then you shallow it out later. But that's where it's the timing with long won't hurt you with a short club, but will definitely cause some issues with longer clubs.
Yeah, and then the thing I've been struggling on the most is just kind of like 3/4 wedge and chunky.
Yeah. Yep.
So okay, so I'm here and then this is happening.
Yeah.
Basically.
So what happens is when this works up,
yeah,
arms pull down and the club gets very steep. Is that this is going to stay down while working around, and that's going to pull the arms are going to work more out. Shaft's going to flatten, and then you can keep turning as hard as you want.
Yeah.
The fat ones on the 3/4 shots is you get steep early.
Yeah.
And then so this happens, you get steep early, and the only way to kind of save the shallow club is to not turn and just kind of dump the club, and then if you mistime that.
Yeah.
So when you're hitting it hard, it's not that big of a deal because you have enough speed to kind of power through it. But when you're going slower, if you jump it a little early at all, it's going to bottom out.
Well, what I think it is so when I've been on like the LiveView thing, what you know how we want to see, like we drew that line, and then have the club kind of shallow this way. I think I'm doing it sometimes like this.
Basically. And it actually tends to make it steeper.
Yeah.
But you're trying to fake it, like you're trying to shortchange it. Yes.
As opposed to just letting it kind of drop this way.
Yeah.
That.
It's counterintuitive for you, but the more the arms work almost what feels out.
Yeah, like just like last summer's thought.
Yep. Like it'll feel like a pull.
Yeah, like that felt really good. And I can tell right away just the shallowness of the divot.
Yeah.
I feel like the top is getting pretty solid without thinking about it.
So that basically looks like that.
Yeah.
The difference is arms work more. And this one it's working pretty close to active. That gets the shaft flat earlier. So then you don't have to dump it. And when it gets down early then out late, that's where it gets steep early, kind of dumps under. And then if you're not going all out, so it hurts you the worst on partial shots.
Yeah.
And you can get away with it with driver. The other club, I would say, is 3-wood off the deck. Like long clubs off the ground would be a little, the contact would get a little funny too. Oh, yeah. You get too shallow and you kind of bottom out a little early. Yeah. Driver would be fine, but like 3-wood or 3-iron off the deck could be some thins and drop kicks occasionally.
Yeah, towed. Because that the vlog I made, like that on-course 9-hole vlog, I towed a couple 3-woods. Yeah. Like, and I think people love that 9-hole. Yeah. But I towed a couple, like I hit it well, I towed a couple 3-woods though. So it's just like, it's the thought from...
Yeah, when that lesson, so what happens is, watch this.
It's that thought
go up to the top.
Yeah.
As this left side stays down and rotates, it allows that right elbow to get in front of the shaft to flatten. Yeah. When this goes up, your arms pull down, that elbow goes back and behind you. So elbows separate, right arm gets... Elbow's high, so your hand actually gets below your elbow. Yeah. As opposed to, when this stays down, that elbow can work under. As you started down, left side starts working up. Wrist have to dump to kind of shallow it out late. Yeah. And you're gonna see the club head starts passing your hands. There's gonna be so the toe hook is gonna come through with longer stuff, and the fat shot happens with shorter clubs. Yeah. And so if you don't have enough speed to make this happen just after contact, because you actually hit that one good, then it's going to be fat. So when you're trying to back off of speed and that happens one frame earlier, bottoms out slightly early.
And that's where these chunk, like when I'm trying to hit a 105-yard sand wedge or a 80-yard lob wedge, I've chunked them.
Good. And to me, it just makes it way easier to not only accomplish what you want to accomplish, but feel what's going on. It starts to shallow automatically without having to think about it. To where when you try to fake it, you're going to start to feel it. But going slow is a lot harder than you'd think.
Well, and I can feel the face staying square the whole time, and the arms just dropping the way you want them to.
It's harder to hit the ball solid slow. It's easier to do the mechanics correctly.
Yeah.
But when you can start flushing it and do it correctly slow.
Yeah, because it feels like through impact, the club is just staying so much lower. I'm fading these into that wind. Yeah. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little insight into our lesson. Hopefully it turned out okay, because it is kind of windy, so I'll hope that audio is all right. Dan's moving on to another lesson now. So I'm gonna keep working here, working on those little drills, those little thoughts, try to hone this in a little bit, and because this is the kind of the important time. You get a lesson, you get your coach and yourself on the same page, but now it's time to put it to action and do that work and get those feels. So I'm gonna do a lot of slow motion swings like you were seeing and like I talked about in a past Work Harder Wednesday, doing it really, really slow, 40, 50, 60%, maybe even slower, just to feel that left shoulder staying level. It's funny, that's exactly what we worked on last summer, and I guess I've gotten away from that as we were working on to the backswing more. So just want to feel that left shoulder staying more level, which then allows that club to shallow out in transition, and no more fat 3/4 wedges, no more toed 3-woods, skanky heel 3-irons and 4-irons. So everything you saw in that plane vlog from earlier this week, the few misses that I hit, the toed 3-woods, the thinned long iron, that's all a result of what has been a little bit off. Funny how this game works. So now it's just time to put in that work. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'm going to see you next week because I'm going to film the front 9 of Northampton, and then I'm going to take you through some more steps of the Q School process. So we'll see you then. Peace.